education is unfolding the wings of head and heart together. The job of a teacher is to push the students out of the nest to spread their wings amid rain. Good evening. My name is Dre Knowles. 3 years ago, I joined the Teacher Cadet program to explore pedagogy. This evening, I, along with 30 of my fellow cadets, leave the nest of the Teacher Cadet program to begin to spread our wings in the journey to becoming teachers. Welcome to the 2021 virtual graduation of the Teacher Cadet program. I am pleased to serve as your guide through this evening's ceremony as we celebrate our successful completion of the Bahamas Ministry of Education's Teacher Cadet program. We thank Kiara Dawkins and Asia Ferguson for leading us in the national anthem. We continue our program with Ari Moss, a cadet from Queens College, who will give the opening prayer, and Miss Sophia Johnson, a cadet from the Harbor Island Comprehensive School, who will officially welcome you.
Dear Heavenly Father, I thank you for this day. I thank you for giving us food and water. I thank you for the clothes on our backs, and I thank you for the shoes on our feet. And Lord God, I thank you for this path that we have chosen and that we are escalating to newer heights. I thank you that the graduates will be able to walk in your wonder and in your grace. And Lord, I ask that you please allow us to fulfill the path and the journey that you have for us, and that our future will continue to stay bright, and that we will prosper in your gifts and talents. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
We cannot discover new oceans unless we have the courage to lose sight of the shore. These words by Andre Gide challenged us to let go of the old way of doing things and explore new options. And this is an appropriate theme for the 2020-2021 academic year of the Teacher Cadet program. As global events have challenged us to let go of the old way of doing familiar things, to finding new, innovative ways to meet, to learn, to teach. Welcome to the 2021 virtual graduation of the future teachers of the Bahamas, otherwise known as the Teacher Cadets. This year, we celebrate the 26th graduating class of the Teacher Cadet program. Our theme for this year is Blazing New Trails in Education. This year's graduates have chosen the best profession, teaching, and have committed to venturing beyond familiar paths and to blaze exciting new trails for their future students. This year, we have again been challenged to reimagine the way we work, move, and interact with one another. As the entire Teacher Cadet program moved to a virtual offering this year, it is quite fitting that we end as we have begun, in a virtual setting. Within the next hour, you will meet 32 students who have spent the past 3 years learning about teaching, learning, education, pedagogy. With the knowledge that they have gained, they are poised to make an informed decision about pursuing a degree in education. Congratulations to the Teacher Cadet class of 2021. Your journey to becoming trailblazing educators has just begun. Today we celebrate you. Our ceremony has just gotten started, but before we continue, on behalf of the coordinator of the Teacher Cadet program of the Bahamas Ministry of Education, I bid every viewer a warm and sincere welcome.
Thank you, Ari and Sophia. 3 years ago, I met a lady that had a reputation of being a little scary. As I got to know her, however, I discovered that she is only scary to those who needed to be firmly corrected. For the past 8 years, she has guided several hundred cadets through the Teacher Cadet program. Tonight, she says goodbye to the class of 2021. Let's tune in to Mrs. Stroll as she brings the message from the coordinator.
Class of 2021, good evening. What a joy to see you complete your journey in the Teacher Cadet program. It seems like such a short time ago that I welcomed each of you in the 2018 installation ceremony. So many of you joined the program excited to explore the world of teaching and education in the Bahamas. For the past 3 years, you have been exposed to the basics of pedagogy. You've learned how to become a good student so that hopefully one day you can teach your future students how to be the best that they can be. And so at this time, I say farewell to you. You have ended the Teacher Cadet trail, and you now stand poised to blaze new trails in your quest to become educators of the highest quality. For your upcoming voyage, pack wisely. Fold in commitment to accomplishing your goals. Add courage in the face of adversity. Include faith in the one who will never leave you nor forsake you. Pack honesty, integrity, and passion. Remember that when you enter your future classrooms, you will not first be teaching art, music, auto mechanics, English language, English literature, mathematics, religious studies, Spanish, French, science, or computer studies. You will, first of all, be teaching students. For their sake, as well as your own, never stop learning, never stop dreaming, never stop believing in the potential of every person to become more than they can imagine. Congratulations, class of 2021. May your journey be filled with joy.
Thank you, Mr. Stroh. You will continue to be a source of inspiration to us. And now, let us enjoy the musical talents of a future music teacher, Kiara Dawkins, a cadet of Queens College, and a future primary school teacher, Asia Ferguson, a cadet of St. Augustine's College. Following them, Tatiana Major, a cadet of the Old By High School, will remind us of all we accomplished this year in our year in review.
a warm summer day, September 7th, 2020, when the first group of returning teacher cadets were called to begin the 2020-2021 academic year of the Teacher Cadet program. One by one, school by school, each cadet was interviewed to confirm that they were still interested in pursuing a career in teaching and were given preliminary assignments to prepare them for a virtual teacher cadet experience. Beginning in October 2020, comprehensive large group Zoom sessions began for the Teacher Cadet program. For those of us returning, some aspects of this program was nothing new. We were used to taking our assignments online since we had been doing that from we began. For formerly island students, video lessons were not entirely new, as we used previous years to make sure we were all on the same page. But for some, an entire virtual experience from start to finish, especially virtual tutoring, was a little anxious, but we persevered. During the fall semester, we dove into our curriculum with large and small group sessions. We reviewed the history of teacher cadets and recommitted ourselves to a pursuit of excellence with the Teacher Cadet Pledge. We created personal shields, which represented our strengths and challenges as prospective teachers. We learned about self-esteem and what role it plays in learning. We discovered our learning styles and learned how to create and use digital learning inventories that are perfect for virtual learning. We explored physical development in children and adults. We also examined cognitive development, psychosocial development, and moral development, and discovered how to teach children at each step of these various development stages. In all, after 12 meetings and 22 assignments, we were finally done with semester 1 online, and we were ready for semester 2. Semester 2 is usually practical, but this year, our challenge was offering the tutoring we usually do for children in our communities in a virtual platform. But we embraced the challenge. In January, we created our Bitmojis. These avatars would become our online personalities that we would use to create for our activities. We also created digital classrooms, our Bitmoji classrooms. We had a blast letting our creativity shine through as we designed and decorated our virtual spaces to help our students and to have an online space that they could use as a resource whenever they needed it. We also created our own learning websites. Each one of us designed a personal learning website that we shared with our tutee. These websites have online worksheets, activities, and homework assignments, and they became very useful once tutoring began. Beginning in February until April, we put on our teacher hats. From Monday to Thursday, each week, various cadets joined the Teacher Cadet Zoom room and entered their breakout room, where a student would receive tutoring. We were able to teach primary and junior high students in various subjects. After each session, our mentors met with us to discuss the lesson, give us tips, and plan the next session. For 10 weeks, we felt like teachers. From theory to practical, the 2020-2021 academic year exposed all of us to important tools that we will use to become teachers of the highest quality. The program surely did live up to its motto, inspiring a new generation of teachers, one student at a time. Thank you.
Thank you, Kiara, Asia, and Tatiana. And now, our teacher mentors wish to give us a final farewell.
Dory Dockworth once said, "The one thing that no one can ever take away from you is your education." Well, class of 2021, you all did it. You all accomplished one of the major milestones of your lives, your graduation. It is a reflection of your commitment to not only your education, but the future teachers of the Bahamas program. You should be proud. You have worked hard to get to this day. You built educational sites, prepared lesson plans, and taught students in a manner that impressed even veteran teachers. The tools that you have learned over the years, use it. Let it guide you throughout your professional career as a teacher. I am so proud of you, all of you. I am so grateful to be a part of this wonderful journey with you. I am so confident that you all will do well, and I wish you all the best.
Congratulations, class of 2021. Wow, you made it, especially during this challenging year. And for that, I am super proud of each and every one of you. Many of you rose to the occasion and even went over and beyond, especially during this fluid situation. And so I wish you all the best in your future endeavors, and I cannot wait to see many of you as my colleagues in the near future.
The secret of success in life is for a man to be ready for his opportunity when it comes. Benjamin Disraeli. Good evening. This year has been a very trying one indeed for all of us. However, we are all here today by the grace of God. As we draw to the close of our Future Teachers of the Bahamas session for the year 2020-2021, I wish to congratulate each cadet. To those who are leaving, I wish you much success in your endeavors. To those who are returning, let us continue to strive towards excellence. I trust that we have played a role in preparing you for success for your future opportunities. Again, congratulations from Miss Bastian, Advisor, Old Bight High, Kid Island.
Future Teachers of the Bahamas, you have done it. Congratulations to the class of 2021. You guys have proven that you can persevere, you can continue to work hard despite the many challenges that were thrown at you in the previous year and this year. With that being said, we pray that you continue to push, we pray that you continue to work hard as you pursue your tertiary level educations and continue on your road to becoming the great educators that our country needs. Congratulations once again, and I hope to see you in the classrooms in a few years.
Congratulations, FTB 2021 class. I wish you all the best, and I am very proud of you, especially my darlings, Jalen and Lamonte.
Congratulations, Future Teachers of the Bahamas 2021 graduates. You have worked tirelessly to learn the ins and outs of teaching, even in a global pandemic and virtual learning. You made it. Best of luck in your tertiary studies. Remember, engineers make bridges, artists make paintings, scientists make rockets, but teachers make them all. Congratulations once again from Mrs. Higgs Roll.
Congratulations to the Teachers Cadet cohort of Huntley Christie High School, Darenique Roma, Prue Miller, Anaya Knowles, Keishla Lewis, Daquisha Scott, and Lavarni Russell. You guys have done a great job and continue to excel moving forward.
Congratulations, graduates. You all have done it. And you all have not done it just virtually, but successfully. As you all go on in this path that you have chosen, I want to encourage you to not lose your passion, because your passion will bring you joy. And your joy will be energetic, and this energetic brings about ambition, and we want these things to be contagious, that it will be passed down into your students as they become lifelong learners. I want you to remember that you yourself must be the student that you want to give your labor to. So at times when you find yourself discouraged, remember that you are still a student, and there are some things that you would like to learn a different way. So use another approach when you feel downcasted. Remember that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. This is your advisor, Miss Anari Neely, telling you hats off and continue on.
Thank you, teachers. You will be missed. Coming to bring our keynote address is no stranger to the teaching profession. He is a champion of teachers, teaching, and learning. His words of wisdom have inspired, and his leadership has ensured that the Bahamas' educational system grows from strength to strength. Ladies and gentlemen, let's tune in to the Minister of Education, the Honorable Jeffrey Lloyd.
My dear teacher graduates, I celebrate your successful completion of your 3-year cadet training program. Very proud of your accomplishments. It's a celebration not only for you and your families, but also for the wider Bahamian community, especially to us here at the Ministry of Education. Your journey has been a particularly challenging one, especially over the past 2 years. Firstly, Hurricane Dorian, which decimated 2 of our major islands in 2019, followed 6 months later in 2020 by a global pandemic, the effects of which are still with us as I speak to you. We still have a long ways to go, of course, although the sun is beginning to shine brighter on our nations. This COVID-19 virus turned the world upside down, severely disrupting the lives of the 8.8 billion people on this planet, including those right here in the Bahamas. And if this pandemic has taught us any one thing, it is this: that we are a resilient people, highly adaptable and powerfully capable of whatever we put our minds to. And you have proven it yourself. These attributes of resilience, and adaptability, and perseverance are the critical attributes that you will need as you begin earnestly your journey to life's most noble profession, teaching. Indeed, it is more than a profession. It is a vocation, a special calling to invite to life the souls whom you will touch and the lives you will impact. A teacher affects eternity, I was once told. Your influence knows no bounds. And I'm very proud to welcome you into the profession which has been my life for nearly 50 years. Interestingly, another benefit of this pandemic was that the teaching and learning had to be done virtually for all students, not only those in the Family Islands, all of our students. New Providence students, for instance, learned a great deal just by hearing the real-life experiences of education from the perspective of Family Island students. And this enriching exchange was a first, but I hope it will not be the last of your lessons. Debates and group sessions each Monday from 4 to 6 p.m. were more inclusive, which I believe bodes well for us here in the Ministry of Education as the push towards more trained teachers being posted in the Family Islands may become easier because of this exchange of real-life experiences between this year's teacher cadets. I learned that only honor roll students are accepted into this program, so you are already performing admirably. We all know that this program was a rigorous one. For instance, in addition to your regular academic studies, you also had to complete 43 assignments, 5 each week. Your first semester was all theory, and since January through April, from Monday through Thursday, each of you tutored students. And even though school is closed, I even understand that many parents are requesting that cadets, that's you, continue to tutor their children. That's remarkable, and I'm very proud of you. It's a big compliment. Kudos. This Teacher Cadet program, now in its 26th year, continues to grow. It has expanded to 27 schools in 12 islands, both public and private. And 200 cadets have graduated and are now trained teachers throughout our education system, while another 24 recently graduated from the University of the Bahamas. Now you are moving on to the next phase, and that's tertiary education. I hope that most of you will attend the University of the Bahamas, where the tuition is free. I repeat, tuition is free. And an additional $500 per month is paid towards the rent for all Family Island students. It's an incredible bargain at one of the region's best universities, right here in the Bahamas, the University of the Bahamas. As you prepare for that next phase, please never lose your zeal to educate the next generation. When you graduate and enter those classrooms, those students sitting before you will place their entire lives, their hopes, aspirations, indeed their very future into your very capable hands. That, my friend, is an awesome, awesome privilege. And never, ever take it lightly. Continue to prove and demonstrate that the class of 2021 made the difference in education for the betterment of our children and the wider Bahamian community. I congratulate you and I thank you. And I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Looking forward to welcome you into this great profession. God bless you. God bless the Commonwealth of the Bahamas.
Thank you, Minister. You are an inspiration. We look forward to the day when one of the students completing the Teacher Cadet program this evening will sit in your seat and remember your words of wisdom and encouragement. And now, our coordinator will present the Teacher Cadet program, Class of 2021.
I pledge to strive for excellence in everything I do. To be the student I would want to give my labor to learn the pedagogy that will help me to excel, to serve the students I will touch, to serve my country well. With God's help to guide me, I will always keep in mind that I will ever strive to be fair, reflective, honest, kind. And one day, as a teacher, remember to discern the person who most wants to teach must never cease to learn.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present the Future Teachers of the Bahamas, Class of 2021. Aliyah Albury, Central Eleuthera High School, Future Mathematics Teacher. Raheem Andrews, R.M. Bailey Senior High School, Future Physical Education Teacher. Regine Bethel, C.R. Walker Senior High School, Future Family and Consumer Science Teacher. Ashley Suzace, R.N. Gomez Comprehensive School, Future Computer Science Teacher. Alexandria Clark, R.N. Gomez Comprehensive School, Future Mathematics Teacher. Tanika Darling, Jack Haywood Senior High School, Future Geography Teacher. Kiara Dawkins, Queens College, Future Music Teacher. Frankia Eugene, Old Bight High School, Future English Teacher. Ariel Fox, Aquinas College, Future Primary Education Teacher. Asia Ferguson, St. Augustine's College, Future Primary Education Teacher. Ernest Forbes, Kingsway Academy, Future Mathematics Teacher. Damari Johnson, North Eleuthera High School, Future Computer Studies Teacher. Sophia Johnson, Harbor Island Comprehensive School, Future Mathematics Teacher. Joanna Jones, Jack Haywood Senior High School, Future Religious Studies Teacher. Anaya Knowles, Huntley P. Christie High School, Future Primary Education Teacher. Dre Knowles, Aquinas College, Future Music Teacher. Ariana Lang, St. George's High School, future mathematics teacher. Keishala Lewis, Huntley Christie High School, future mathematics teacher. Tatiana Major, Old Bight High School, future biology teacher. Ari Moss, Queens College, future primary education teacher. Sherol Pierre, R.N. Gomez Comprehensive School, future biology teacher. Bithia Rami, Central Eleuthera High School, future Spanish teacher. Jalen Rami, South Andros High School, future special education teacher. Lamonte Roll, South Andros High School, future English language teacher. Valia Roll, Aquinas College, future English teacher. Daranique Romer, Huntley Christie High School, future primary education teacher. Decasia Scott, Huntley Christie High School, future hospitality teacher. Alyssa Cineas, R.N. Gomez Comprehensive School, future mathematics teacher. Nishawn Stubbs, St. George's High School, future mathematics teacher. Gabrielle Thompson, North Eleuthera High School, future science teacher. And Verdisha Saunders, Mangrove Key High School, future mathematics teacher. Congratulations, class of 2021. All the best.
Among our excellent graduates this evening, there are those who stand out for their academic performance and their outstanding teaching practice. The following graduates will be receiving Academic Excellence Awards for a 90% or higher overall in the academic assignments, tests, and quizzes for the 2020-2021 academic year of the Teacher Cadet Program. Ernest Forbes, Valia Roll, Aaliyah Albury, Ariel Fox, Asia Ferguson, Dre Knowles, Sophia Johnson, Sherol Pierre, Daranique Romer, Alexandria Clark, Damari Johnson. The following cadets will receive Tutors of Excellence Awards for completing more than 20 hours of selfless service in the 2021 Community Tutoring Initiative. Lamonte Roll, Keishala Lewis, Bithia Rami, Ernest Forbes, Ariel Fox, Sophia Johnson, Sherol Pierre, Daranique Romer, Damari Johnson,
and Kiara Dawkins.
Each year, the Teacher Cadet Program awards the Graduate of the Year who has demonstrated excellence in academics, teaching practice, and commitment to the Teacher Cadet Program. This year, our Graduate of the Year is an exceptional young man, intrinsically motivated, committed to excellence, responsible, and passionate about teaching. He has enthusiastically participated in weekly meetings, special projects, and community tutoring. Even when circumstances prevented his school-based advisor from giving as much guidance as she would have liked, he made it his business to find out the details he needed to know so that he could fully participate in the program. He is focused on becoming an awesome computer studies teacher. Our Graduate of the Year completed his academics in the Teacher Cadet Program with an average score of 98% and has dedicated more than 20 hours of community tutoring where he volunteered to teach both the students that he committed to teaching and students of other cadets when necessary. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the 2021 Graduate of the Year, Master Damari Johnson.
Deuteronomy 31:6-8 declares, "Be strong and bold, have no fear or dread of them, because it is the Lord your God who goes before you. He will be with you. He will not fail you or forsake you." A pleasant good evening to all. It is an utmost honor and a privilege for me to deliver the Cadet of the Year speech today. I am elated to celebrate the fond memories and the accomplishments of this stellar class. Indeed, we are strong and bold. Despite COVID-19 and the many other challenges we encountered, technological, financial, or otherwise, we forged ahead without fear or failure, knowing that God was and is with us. I believe that we have truly exemplified the statement. My fellow graduates, we commenced as strangers, but we are connected because we share one common goal: to strive for the betterment of ourselves, our beloved communities, and by extension, the great Commonwealth of the Bahamas. Our goal is to become the best teachers cadet by obtaining what no past cadet had attained before. We aspire to get a head start, to glean hands-on experience, to tap into the many possibilities, and to be introduced to the numerous aspects of the educational system as future educators. I am most confident that we have made a great decision when selecting our career path. Enrolling in this program requires diligence, commitment to virtual meetings, willingly giving up game time, nap time, holidays, and weekends, staying up late nights completing assignments, or eating late dinners after conducting tutoring sessions. It was not easy, but it was definitely worth it. Yes, we have made it to our graduation, but this is not the end of our goals. Rather, it is the initial step in our life's journey. This historical moment can be described as a launch point, projecting us into our future. I therefore conclude undoubtedly, unarguably, that our presence here today is indicative of the insurmountable tasks we can accomplish when we apply ourselves wholeheartedly. I am indeed grateful for the knowledge instilled in us by our coordinator and our advisors. We have learned new skills such as creating a Bitmoji classroom, creating a learning website, physical development in early childhood, multiple intelligence and learning styles, Maslow's hierarchy of needs, Piaget's theory of cognitive development, and Kohlberg's theory of moral development, etc., etc. I am most confident that these new tools will surely prove to be immensely valuable to us in our future endeavors. We are now equipped to discuss, analyze, and apply these new competencies in our future profession. Our selfless educators are the epitome of the late world icon and Nobel laureate Nelson Mandela, who said, "Education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world." Indeed, they have really and truly armed us with this weapon. They have set high standards for us, and we rise to the occasion. They have equipped us to be effective, resourceful, professional, motivational, and impactful. My fellow graduates, I challenge you to endeavor to change the world, one student at a time, one classroom at a time. Yes, I understand that firstly we must pursue a higher education by enrolling in a tertiary institution. But let us harness the jump start that we were granted today. Let us maximize this rare opportunity. In conclusion, I am most grateful to Almighty God. If it not for His grace, I would not be here today. You would not be here today. To my ever-loving and dedicated parents, Maurice and Teresa Johnson, thank you. Thank you. You believed in me even when I did not believe in myself. You encouraged me. You prayed for me and with me. I am also grateful to all who have contributed to my academic growth. So today, I pause to say thank you for your love and support. On behalf of my fellow graduates and on my own behalf, I extend our sincerest gratitude and appreciation to all of our principals, teachers, advisors, our spiritual leaders, and most especially to the Honorable Jeffrey Lloyd, Minister of Education, and Mrs. Roll, our program coordinator, family, and friends. Finally, to my fellow graduates who have transitioned to my extended family, let us pledge to defend the image of this esteemed program. Let us go forward with confidence, knowing that we can do all things through Christ who gives us strength. Philippians 4:13. Be reminded that we are all born to be great leaders, whether we believe it or not. We all have excellence within us. So I encourage you to set realistic goals, not just for yourselves, but also for those who follow your leadership. Be ambitious, but ensure your goals are attainable. Remember, the qualities you seek in others should be first exemplified in you. Learn not to demand of others what you are not prepared to give. I leave with you James 1:8, which declares, "A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways." Let us not be sad about your leadership style. Lastly, I implore you to go with God. I wish everyone many congratulations and good luck for a bright future. Teachers Cadet, Class of 2021, we did it!
It has been my pleasure to guide you through this evening's program. To my fellow graduates, congratulations! I'll see you at university. Ariel Fox, a cadet of Aquinas College, will now end this evening's program with the vote of thanks.
John Dewey once said, "Education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself." And indeed it is. This 3-year program gave all of us the foundation to prepare us for the work in the teaching field. It provided us with some of the necessary tools needed to work in this area and a taste of what it is like to be in the classroom, and for that, we say thank you. I would like to thank the Minister of Education for his inspiring words this evening. It is always an honor to hear these words of wisdom from you. I would like to thank Mrs. Roll, the Teacher Cadet Coordinator. You always made sure we stayed on track and no cadet was left behind. When faced with the pandemic, you still pushed us to persevere and not give up, even when we were so close to the finish line. Your leadership abilities inspired many of us, and hopefully one day in the future, one of us will become a cadet coordinator. I would like to thank the advisors and enrichment teachers. Thank you for making our cohort sessions an enjoyable one, with all of the unforgettable and very engaging lessons taught. I would like to thank the parents and guardians. Thank you for pushing and supporting us through the 3-year program. Without your encouragement, we would not be here today. And lastly, I would like to thank the Teacher Cadet Class of 2021. We finally made it. A special thank you for those who participated in today's ceremony. We commend you. Thank you for tuning in to our 2021 Teachers Cadet graduation.